Welcome back everybody to another episode on the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate you guys checking out the videos. Also, you guys have been super active down in the comments, which has been awesome. I absolutely love responding to you guys, interacting with you guys. So thank you so much for commenting down below. If you guys have questions and things like that, make sure you comment down below. I will always respond to you guys. So today's episode, we're gonna be talking about what I think, in my opinion, is the best baitcaster that you can buy for under $100. Now, we're gonna go over kind of my experiences with it and things like that, but it's my personal opinion. But that also leads me to the next thing. Down in the comments below, after this video is all done, down in the comments below, go ahead and respond in there. Do you agree with me on this reel? Do you disagree with me on this reel? And also let me know if there's a reel that you think is better. I am very open to trying out new reels and stuff like that, guys. So if you have a reel that you think is better, go ahead, comment it down below. I'd love to check it out and you know, beef up the arsenal with something else. Also, really quick before we start, guys, I want to talk to you guys about Monster Bass. If you guys have never heard of Monster Bass, they are a fishing-based subscription company. So every month, this sucker comes in the mail, jam-packed full of different baits. And some of those baits include, you know, Live Target, River to Sea, 6th Sense, Strike King, Z-Man. I mean, the list goes on and on. They're all brand name baits that you guys are gonna know. Monster Bass is the only company that handpicks the lures for the region you fish in. So I fish from, you know, in the Midwest here, guys. So a lot of these, or all the lures that are in this box that come month to month are gonna be specific to my region. So if you live down south, your box is gonna be different than the box that I receive here for the Midwest. They're the only company that does that. And out of all these subscription-based companies that I've tried before, guys, Monster Bass is by far my favorite box. Every box that I get in the mail, you know, month to month, I've never had a box where I've been like, nah, it's all right, kind of some all right things. Every single box that I've received from Monster Bass has been a box that I've been like, dang, that's exactly what I would need for this time of the year. So I'm really impressed with Monster Bass. Also, if you guys want to check out Monster Bass, I will link them in the description below. You can click that link, it'll take you over there. They have two boxes. You can go with the Regional Pro Series like this one. They select the baits based on the region that you're, you know, in the country. And then they also have another box that's just a box that is a little cheaper, and you guys can get that box, and it's the same box throughout the entire country, but that still comes jam-packed with a lot of brand name companies in there as well. Like I said, if you want to check them out, down in the description below, I will link Monster Bass. That'll take you to their website. Also, if you use the code SAVE10, I'll also put that code in the description so you don't forget. Use the code SAVE10. It's going to save you guys some money on your purchase from Monster Bass. So if you're interested in a subscription-based company, I would highly recommend Monster Bass. Like I said, down in the description, also use that code SAVE10 so you can save yourself some money on the box. All right, so now we're gonna jump into this video, everyone. So we're gonna be talking about what I think is it's my personal opinion on this topic. Now, some people may disagree with me, and that's fine. Let me know in the comments, like I said before. But the best, I guess, budget option as well, but this is the best baitcaster that I found for under $100. And I mean, there's a lot of options out there for baitcasters. There's a lot of reel companies out there, and some are better than others. I will say that. Some reel companies are better than others. I've had some reels that have been just complete trash before. But this reel I have specifically had for years upon years. I have pretty much all my rods have one on there. I've beaten the heck out of it and still no issues with it. I haven't even cleaned those reels, which some of you may be going nuts because I haven't cleaned them, but I haven't cleaned that, like some of those reels in like 2-3 years, and they still run just fine. And they're surprisingly pretty cheap. So we're gonna go through that reel. Now, there's a lot of different reels on the market, you guys, and I think a lot of the conception that when you're getting into bass fishing, and I kind of talked about this in my last video about, you know, the best fishing rod you can have, is that you need to buy the best gear possible. A lot of people out there see a lot of commercials or see a lot of guys, you know, the pro anglers using the top-notch, most expensive stuff, and I'm here to tell you, whatever you can get your hands on for a rod or a reel, that's what you need to go with. If it's a hand-me-down rod and reel, please, by all means, go out there and just practice the craft. Get out there fishing. If you're so focused on busting your butt working and trying to get enough money to buy these super exciting things or, you know, expensive things, you're spending less time on the water. So bring your budget down, or whatever you can get your hands on is gonna be great. You know, a reel like this right here. This is a 13 fishing reel here, guys. It's the Concept A. This is a great reel. I really like it. Super smooth, very smooth, to the point where I almost backlash because it casts so far and so smooth. This reel right here is like 175 bucks. You don't need this reel to catch fish. Is it nice having this reel? Of course. Another reel that I really like to have is my Abu Garcia Revo SX HS. These are both 7 3-to-1s if I'm not mistaken. So they're faster paced reels, but they're really nice, guys. They feel really good in the hand. What I like about both of these reels, especially this one, is it's a lower profile reel. So when I tend to kind of grip the rod where I can grab this reel. So for me, you know, I like the lower profile, but both of these reels have performed really well, but they're also $150 to $175. Would I recommend going up that much money? I think it really depends on your arsenal, how serious you are about fishing. In my opinion, I would rather buy 2 of the reels I'm about to show you over buying, you know, 1 of these. That's in my opinion, because I've used both of these and they are really smooth. They feel really good in hand, and they've held up really well. I know a lot of guys get into the specs on these reels and are like, you know, what's the bearing on them? What's the drag on them? I'm not gonna get into all that with you guys. To be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna tell you how I experience. And the big thing that you need to take away from this is budget and reliability. That's what you need to take away from this video. How reliable is the reel, and does it fit your budget? These 2 reels right here, like I said, super reliable, never had an issue with them, but they cost a decent amount of money. So in my opinion, with the other reel I'm about to show you, from here on out, I think I'm probably gonna stick to buying that kind of budget option of a reel. So the reel that I would recommend for you guys is going to be an Abu Garcia Pro Max reel. What I love about this, guys, this reel right here is it's a 7 1-to-1 reel. And this thing, you can get it on Amazon right now. I think the last time I checked, you can get it on Amazon for like 70 bucks. But even better, my Walmart, I don't know about your guys' Walmarts or where you're at, but I know my Walmart actually sells this reel for like 60 bucks. So the fact that you can get, and I've even seen people comment on my videos of, because I reviewed this reel in a different video, somebody was commenting saying that they got it for like 49 bucks. I mean, that's an absolute steal for this reel, guys. Like I said before, this reel right here I have used for 3-4 years, especially this one right here, and I have never cleaned it, and the thing runs great. I think, in my opinion, guys, this right here, this reel is your best budget option reel for under $100. I think you can get this sucker from anywhere from 50 to 80 bucks. You can pick it up, and it's a 7 1-to-1. I think a 7 1-to-1 reel is the best reel you can go for all around stuff. With crankbaits, you tend to want to go slower, but I will tell you right now, a 7 1-to-1 can work for just about any application out there. Also, it's a low profile reel, which fits my style. I like to be able to kind of grab that reel when I'm holding it in my hand. It's got a great drag system in there. I've fished this specific reel I've used for crankbaits, frogs, Texas rigs, smaller Texas rigs, weightless Senkos. I mean, the list goes on and on. You can use this for any jigs. I mean, everything I've used for this reel. It holds up well. The drag, it has a really good drag on it, guys. The only thing I'll say about this reel that I wish was better is I wish that the reel handle right here was actually a little bit longer, extended out a little more. But with that being said, it's not that big of a deal. That's just my preference on there. Also, what I really like about this reel is it's nice for beginners as well, because it has adjustable brakes right on the outside here. You can hear it clicking. It's really nice for beginners because then you don't have to pop the side off and, you know, mess around with the brakes. If you're out there and you're casting and you want to turn the brakes up or down, just a quick, easy adjustment right on the side of the reel here. I think that's really nice for beginners because then they're not having to dig open the reel and stuff like that. Some companies don't have this this little door side here that usually pops off. Sometimes they don't actually hang there. They actually completely come off. And when you're out there fishing, that's not something you want, because if you drop a part in the grass, it's gonna be hard to find, or in the boat, something like that. So I think that the Pro Max, the Abu Garcia Pro Max reel is your best all-around budget reel. Let me know down in the comments if you disagree with me, agree with me. I know there's a Lose reel out there that I haven't tried. But I know that Lose Reel, a lot of people have mentioned before, but like I said, guys, I have beaten the absolute crap out of this thing. And for it being a 7 1-to-1 reel, it's the cheapest 7 1-to-1 that I found that's super reliable. I've never had issues with it, and I know I've probably said that a gazillion times this video, but trust me guys, this reel has held up time and time again. And like I said, for 50 to 80 bucks, guys, I mean, I could buy 2 of these reels right here and still have money left over from what I bought this one reel for. This is like a $175 reel, 160, 175 bucks. If I buy this sucker for 50 bucks a pop, 2 of these, you know, I'm only spending 100 bucks. Then I got plenty of money for line. You know, I mean, more expensive reels are better put together. This one will feel a little bit better in the hand. It's got, you know, a little bit better specifications on it. But for reliability wise, just talking about budget and reliability, the Pro Max just, in my opinion, just outweighs these more expensive reels, in my opinion. So I'd love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. Whenever I start talking about gear and fishing rods and reels, it starts to cause some controversy in the comment section, which I actually like because I can learn from it. And a lot of guys read the comments down below and learn from you guys that are commenting down there as well. So I would love to see it. Every time I talk about especially reels, it just it's a good discussion. So in my opinion, guys, I really like the Abu Garcia Pro Max. I think it's just a really well put together, easy reel for beginners to use, and it's budget friendly. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this reel. If you think that there's a better option out there, or if you think that this is a really solid option. So there you have it, guys. That is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. I'm gonna be getting my boat back here pretty soon, so this weekend I should be able to get out fishing and put together some good fishing content for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one.